Hello everybody. We're here at the end of Evans Road, or the supposed end of Evans Road, and behind me you can see the sign that says end of Evans Road. And I'm here representing Ashcroft Slough Society. You can see our website at ashcroftsloughsociety.com. What I'm going to be telling you today is a little bit of the history. We're going to go and see the site where we propose to have a set of stairs and a legal crossing over the CN to a trail access to the slough. And then we're actually going to show you what the Ashcroft terminal suggests that we do for access, and you can see how dangerous that is and how unreasonable that is. Okay, so behind us is Ashcroft terminal land, and what we're standing on is Evans Road. Evans Road has traditionally and historically been access to all of the homesteads and ranches upriver, and there are many. And also what it included was 3 accesses to the slough area that people have been using in the Ashcroft area since before Ashcroft was Ashcroft, and before the railways were here, by the way. So because they have taken away the access because of all the construction going on, and we're totally for the construction, but they've taken it away, and they don't believe that they have to give us an alternative access. Our position is that they do have to give us alternative access at their cost. So we're going to show you now where that access would be. Okay, everybody, this is the site right up here that the Ashcroft Slough Society suggests that a set of stairs and a landing and a legal crossing go across the tracks. This would mitigate any of the liability problems that the Ashcroft terminal is experiencing. And it will make it safe for all the people that want to go there. A fence could go right across here. The last shot was just over here on the road, and a fence here would stop people from just going into their property and crossing elsewhere. Set of stairs up, landing, legal crossing across to a trail. And I think it's only fair that these people who are good corporate citizens, as they say, give us the access that we require as local residents, and there are many of us. We have a petition that is 800 or so people. That's half the population of Ashcroft, without really even trying very hard at all. So that's a pretty inexpensive, relatively inexpensive thing to do. There are better and more expensive options, and one of them is a tunnel right through here, and a company in Kamloops called Kamloops Tunneling does this for a living all across Canada. They put in 10-foot culverts through railways all the time, and a 10-foot culvert would accommodate people, and yes, it's more expensive, but it would be a better option for allowing access to more people that aren't so fit, potentially even wheelchairs. So we like that option, but it is expensive, and we understand that. That's why we've come up with this alternative plan of a set of stairs to a landing and a legal crossing through CN. Okay, so let's go over to where the Ashcroft terminal suggests that everyone and anyone who wants access to the slough will have to go. It'd be a good idea to have poles with you if you're going to come this way. Right at the bottom of this pillar, which is the pillar for the train bridge, is where the water was at the very beginning of August this year. So it stayed high for quite a while. In the beginning of this, well, in the middle of the highest part of the season, it was actually right up here. Way up there this year. So coming around through this area, although it works now somewhat, it takes probably 3 months off of the time that people can spend at the slough. People like spending time at the slough at all times of the year, and they usually start coming down here to swim mid-May. So, you know, beginning of August, we still have water to here, and we've lost a month and a half right there of swimming alone, let alone the other things that are down here. Okay, so let's continue along, and then we're going to go up onto the bank where we propose that the trail goes. Well, it's a compromise on our part to even think about having access way over here, because it used to be that all the locations where we had access were 5 minutes away from the slough. Now this place, even with a good path, is 30 to 40 minutes of walking, even on a good trail, to get there, which is fine, and we're willing to do that because we know that that's going to be a construction zone over there. And there's going to be so many lines from the CN going through there. There's no way that they're going to have any kind of crossing in that location. This location's perfect because you come up and over, you get up on top, you have a good view in both directions, across the river for the train bridge and down this way so that you can see if any train's coming. And then you're on a nice trail and you walk along on the bank up here. This split post from the early 1900s appears to be the border that was the ranch at that time. I know the road used to come along fairly close to the river as well, so we don't know now where that is. But I'm assuming that we're outside of Ashcroft terminal lands at this point, and we're going to walk along the proposed trail heading upriver. So it will be even though it's longer to get to the slough, it actually has a potential of being like a seawall walk, and the beauty is amazing beside the river as well. So yes, you have to walk 30-40 minutes to get there, but it is a beautiful walk. So imagine a trail here where we're like 3 to 5 meters away from the embankment going down to the river, and so you would see the river on your way up. And that's the slough area that you can see ahead with those beautiful formations. So if we're talking about liability, and Ashcroft Terminal is very interested in having no liability, a trail such as this mitigates that problem. It's such a beautiful trail, easy to walk, and a safe, legal pedestrian crossing at the railway bridge over there would also help that situation that they're afraid of. Okay, so once you find your way up onto this bank and you're walking this trail, you're on your own for liability. That's fine. Keep going this way and you'll see a whole bunch of dead trees over there that the eagles and osprey like to sit on, something that people who come to this area hope for in a day. And you can find your way back down to the river and along the rocks, and then you come to the first swimming hole. After that, you're in what's called the slough area, and there are other swimming holes, places for kids to make sand castles, places to be on your inner tubes and floating down an easy channel, fishing, birding. So if you've been a user at the slough or are interested in the slough and just want to support us, you can do so through ashcroftsloughsociety.com and join our society at a cost of $5 per year, free to anyone under 16. Have a good day. We'll see you around.